players who cite you as an inspiration for their games, including Caitlin Clark, who's just absolutely a phenomenon in college, came into the WNBA with a whole lot of hype, lived up to it, and now she is ready to take the next step. What's that next step like for her?
Next steps, gosh, in this generation, right? You have, I think, just so many more challenges of how to handle yourself as an adult, right? You go through that whirlwind of being a senior in college, transitioning into the W, and then the next step is how to become just an even better leader. And so much of leadership, I think, is listening and learning.
What is Maya Moore, arguably the greatest WNBA player of all time, really think about rookie sensation Caitlin Clark? 4 months, fans have speculated, debated, and waited for the opinion of Clark's childhood idol. Now, in a jaw-dropping ESPN interview, Maya Moore has finally broken her silence, and what she said caught everyone off guard. Forget the safe, polite praise you might expect. Moore's words were a masterclass in mentorship, a compelling mix of deep admiration and a sharp, unexpected challenge aimed directly at the woman poised to take the WNBA by storm. Was this the ultimate passing of a torch? Or did the 4-time champion just deliver a reality check that could redefine Caitlin Clark's career? Buckle up, because a basketball legend just dropped some truth bombs. Before we dive into Moore's groundbreaking comments, it's important to understand why her voice carries so much weight. Maya Moore isn't just a former WNBA star, she's a titan of the game. 4 WNBA championships, 2 NCAA titles with the legendary Yukon Huskies, 2 Olympic gold medals, a first ballot Hall of Fame resume that's essentially written in stone. Her dominance on the court was undeniable. Her impact on the game, immeasurable. So when Maya Moore speaks about basketball, the entire world listens, especially Caitlin Clark, who has long called Moore her ultimate inspiration. Her Michael Jordan, the player who shaped her mindset, her confidence, and her very approach to the game.
Right? You have, I think, just so many more challenges of how to handle yourself as an adult, right? You go through that whirlwind of being a senior in college, transitioning into the W, and then the next step is how to become just an even better leader. And so much of leadership, I think, is listening and learning. And hopefully the more she can get connected to vets in the league and just different people and coaches and anyone that she can glean wisdom from of how to just continue to learn how to be as a connected and inspiring leader as she can be. And a lot of that is walking the walk and not just talking the talk. So she's already on her way, but continuing to have fun, continuing to anticipate how people are going to
think about the anticipation. Caitlin Clark explodes onto the scene, shattering records, drawing unprecedented crowds, and injecting pure electricity into women's basketball. And with that rise comes one burning question. What does the legend think of the heir apparent? Does Maya Moore see herself in Clark? Is she impressed? Does she have advice? Those questions have been swirling for months, amplified by Clark's own repeated acknowledgments of Moore's influence. This isn't just a veteran commenting on a rookie. It's the connection between an icon and her protege, a dialogue across generations that could help define the future of the sport. So what did Maya Moore actually say in this highly anticipated ESPN interview? The host asked her directly about Caitlin Clark, specifically what Clark's next step should be after a phenomenal rookie season. And this is where the conversation took a surprising turn. Moore didn't focus on Clark's logo three-pointers, her no-look passes, or her record-breaking scoring. Instead, she zeroed in on something far more profound: leadership. Moore stated unequivocally that Caitlin Clark's next step is to become an even better leader. This wasn't a throwaway remark, it was the foundation of her entire assessment. Let that sink in. Maya Moore, whose legacy was built not just on elite talent, but on championship leadership, chose to elevate leadership above everything else when talking about Clark. She wasn't dismissing Clark's extraordinary skill. She was treating it as a given. Instead, Moore pointed to the often overlooked quality that separates great players from true legends: the ability to inspire, guide, and elevate everyone around you. That's the unexpected twist. Moore wasn't simply praising Clark's game, She was challenging her to grow beyond stats and highlights. And she didn't stop there. Moore added another layer of depth, delivering what may be the most revealing line of the entire interview. A lot of that is walking the walk, not just talking the talk. Those words carry weight. Walking the walk speaks to authenticity, consistency, and leading by example. Moore went on to express her hope that Clark continues to connect with veterans, coaches, and anyone willing to share wisdom, people who can help her become not just a star, but a truly connected and inspiring leader. Because in the end, greatness isn't just about what you do with the ball in your hands. It's about who you lift up when the lights are brightest. Maya Moore isn't telling Caitlin Clark to simply say the right things. She's urging her to be the right kind of player, on and off the court. It's a call for genuine leadership, not performative gestures or carefully crafted media soundbites. In an era driven by hype and social media frenzy, Moore grounds her advice in a fundamental principle: integrity. She's subtly reminding Clark that true leadership is earned through actions, through discipline, and through a relentless commitment to excellence that resonates far beyond highlight reels. To fully understand the weight of Moore's emphasis on leadership, look at how she speaks about other rising stars in women's basketball: Cameron Brink, Paige Buchers, and Aaliyah Edwards. When discussing Cameron Brink, Moore praised her physical presence and versatility, saying she has the full package. With Paige Buchers, Moore highlighted poise and selflessness, emphasizing her calm and composure, even as a freshman. Notice the pattern. For Brink and Buchers, Moore focused on skill sets and attributes: physical tools, offensive ability, composure. These are all exceptional qualities, and her praise is genuine. But when it comes to Caitlin Clark, the emphasis shifts dramatically. With Clark, Moore zeroes in on leadership. That contrast isn't accidental. It subtly reveals that Moore views Clark's elite talent as a given, already established, already undeniable. What truly sets Clark apart in Moore's eyes, and what will ultimately define her legacy, is her potential to become a transcendent leader. This is what elevates Moore's assessment beyond simple praise. It's a challenge, one that places Clark in a different category entirely. And the timing couldn't be more critical. Moore's message arrives immediately after a rookie season that was both historic and relentlessly scrutinized. Clark shattered rookie records, including the single-season assists mark, while carrying a level of attention and pressure rarely seen in women's basketball, criticism rarely seen in women's sports. Some veterans embraced her. Others, shaped by complex dynamics, appeared to resent the spotlight she brought with her. In an environment defined by both adoration and skepticism, Maya Moore's balanced perspective becomes even more valuable. She doesn't dismiss the hype, but she doesn't get swept away by it either. Instead, Moore offers something far more meaningful: constructive guidance. She acknowledges Caitlin Clark's extraordinary talent while urging continued growth in a critical area. As someone who once carried enormous expectations herself and handled them with grace and professionalism, Moore serves as a bridge between generations. Her advice is forged in the fires of a legendary career and delivered to a rising star facing pressures unlike anything women's basketball has seen before. Moore understands a tightrope Clark is walking as the face of a sport experiencing explosive growth, and her guidance is designed to help Clark navigate that path with both skill and integrity. Ultimately, this exchange between Maya Moore and Caitlin Clark transcends individual accolades or rookie seasons. It represents a pivotal moment in the evolution of women's basketball. Moore, a pioneer who helped lay the foundation for the sport's current surge in popularity, is now actively mentoring the player at the forefront of a new era. This generational connection isn't just heartwarming, it's strategically vital. For too long, women's sports have lacked the consistent media attention and historical storytelling that fuel legacies and cross-generational dialogue in men's sports. The Moore-Clark dynamic signals real progress. It shows that women's basketball has reached a level of visibility and maturity where these conversations are not only possible, but celebrated and analyzed on a national stage. And Moore's willingness to guide the next generation rather than guard her own legacy speaks volumes about her character. It offers a powerful blueprint for how greatness should be passed forward, ensuring the continued rise of women's basketball for years to come. So what was Maya Moore's message, really? Was it a passing of the torch moment? A subtle reality check? Or something even more profound, a masterclass in mentorship, with a legend guiding a rising star toward true greatness, not just as a player, but as a leader and role model? What do you think about Maya Moore's advice to Caitlin Clark? Will Clark take these leadership lessons to heart and become the next true icon of the WNBA? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown of a historic basketball moment, hit that like button and subscribe for more WNBA news and in-depth analysis. Turn on notifications so you never miss when legends like Maya Moore speak out about today's stars. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. In the next video,